Hello. One second. Hope everyone is doing awesome today. Um, what is this? This is Friday. All right, we are going to dig in to digital diversification tonight. I know y'all used to me snatching edges. I'm still gonna snatch edges tonight, but I am also going to educate you so y'all can start making some decisions about your business. This is really, really, really important. So come on in, come on in. If you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. I don't want y'all to think that I just know how to get y'all up and at it, but I also want y'all to know I am smart. I am very smart. Just got finished onboarding a client, and we are heading into a new momentum where we're going into a new season. New season. Okay. Then it's gonna be freaking awesome. So we just got to stay focused, y'all. Like we just have to stay focused. I think this is the time of momentum. And you need to take out your pencils and pieces of paper because it's going to be one of those types of lives. Okay. So I'm a business mindset coach, educator. I'm Jay. This is your first time being on one of my lives. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so I'm really excited to talk with you all about this subject because I think that we are coming into a season where people will need to make a decision based on their commitment levels, their level of comfort, and the marketplace actually gets to decide how we move. And you have to decide if you want to play the game. Like you just have to decide if you want to play. If you don't want to play the game, you try to find another game to play. If you want to, however you want to do this, right? However you want to do this. So as a business and mindset coach, my job is to definitely help women with creating beautiful offers, sales strategies that's going to help them, of course, increase their cash flow. That's very, very important. You do not have a business unless you are creating transactions. Okay. You need transactions coming to your business every single week. You need to find out how to make that happen. Okay. I need to say that again. Do I need to say it again? You need to create a way where you're getting transactions in your business every week. And then you need to shift into an everyday mode. Okay. So most people, when they come into coaching, consulting, they usually come in with a high ticket offer or some type of premium price service, okay, where they are bringing in clients, where they are helping people with some type of high-end solution, okay? The solution is next level, is transformational, it's solution-based, it helps them with cracking down time, decreasing how much time that they spend on a particular project, even to the place of helping them with effectiveness, leadership, health, wealth, and relationship systems. Those areas are always high dollar types of industries, okay? However, in those industries, there are sub niches, there are sub niches, specializations where you are literally like niching down to help certain people get an answer to their problem. the more there is life or death involved, to the point where this person could literally like lose it all, the higher the price. I'm just being honest. The more that's at stake, the more it's priced. Okay. So if you're one of those people like, Jay, I really want to, I want to have an offer where I'm helping people with this, where I'm helping them with real estate or stocks or something like that. Next level. Next level, right? So a lot of people don't realize that when they're pricing these things, when you're helping people with a very, very high level solution, it is going to cost them time, money, energy, attention, and resources. They will need to be resourceful. Your ideal client will need to be resourceful. Okay. But even with that being said, right? So this has been going on for time for years. When the market was very kind of, getting their feet wet with coaching, you could say that I'm helping people to lose weight, and that was enough, right? You could say that, I'm helping marriages stay together, coaching, right? Cool. Or I'm helping people to make their first 10K in their business as an entrepreneur, period, right? Cool. Now we have gotten to a place where you have to become very niched to the point where people, it's almost like a sentence now. You went from a very simple, I help people with this, and that's it. But now you have to collapse it to a time. You have to collapse it to what type of health issues that you work with, what type of business problems that you solve, what type of relationship issues that you help with. Like everything has to come down to what type. Okay. How long? What's the length? What's the method? What's the framework? People want to know exactly what is it going to take for me to turn my head and look at what you're saying, and does it resonate with what I have going on? Okay. So for example, I'll just throw this out there. If I was a health coach, right, and I wanted to become, somebody that helps people eat healthy so they can, get off of all these pills and just live a holistic life, right? A holistic, joyful life. No, that's not enough. That's not enough anymore. What I now have to do is start thinking about the capacity in which I'm helping people with. So let's say I am a health coach that specializes in helping HIV and AIDS patients, or helping people with lupus to turn around their diagnoses, right, in less than 6 months, using a specialized vegan diet or plant-based diet, where they are dropping, pounds and reversing diagnosis at the same time, or helping women who are struggling, they're going through cancer, and I'm helping them with mindset and dietary changes to turn around their diagnoses as well. Now, as you're hearing me, you're like, well, my goodness, what would people pay for that? Well, if it's a cancer, if it's HIV/AIDS, I mean, this is life or death on the line. So when people get a diagnosis, they have to decide, like, you literally can decide at that moment, like, is it worth me going to find $7,000, $10,000, $20,000 to work with this coach one-on-one with me to get rid of this cancer? Because that's how much I'm riding on, especially if I see this person has gotten results. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And if you're here, let me know you're here. If you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching replay, definitely let me know. And let me know if you agree with what I said, So the higher it is, like the higher your offer is, the more risk that you take. So for example, if I'm going into the business realm, right? If I'm helping people to generate $1 million in a mastermind less than a year using one critical webinar and Google Ads, I mean, is first of all, several factors. come into play with that, right? So you could say like, oh, like $1 million in a year, heck yeah. With Google Ads, yeah, I'll do it. But this is the thing. Do you have the money? That's a risk, right? So there's more risk than anything. Not only that, but you have a person that is going to be running the ads for you. So it's an ad agency. Then on top of that, they're going to be helping you with your offer and tweaking that. They're going to help you setting up your systems. All of these pieces have a lot to do with why you would pay someone $40,000 for a whole year to run your entire ad campaign for your business and to get leads, to get the right clients, to help you write your Google ads, to help you write your copy, your SEO. All of these pieces have a lot to do with why you would invest in something like that, right? So I don't want you to feel like, man, I really gotta like step my game up in my offers. No, what you need to do is sell your offer consistently and get better skill sets. Because a lot of y'all have skill sets, really, really good skill set, but you're not optimizing properly. And you're not talking about your offer and you're not getting people in your offer because you keep saying that you're overwhelmed. You keep saying that you're tired, or I just feel like it's a lot. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot right now. I'm sorry. Because right now, the market is sophisticated. It does not mean it's saturated. It means it's sophisticated. Instagram is in maturation state. Facebook is maturation state. TikTok is going into a maturation state, right? Threads, infancy stage. Threads is just coming up. LinkedIn, maturation. So these platforms are at matured states, which means everybody has heard about the type of coaching that you do, or they have participated, and they may not be interested in what you have to offer, right? So what you have to do is consistently put yourself out there. Now, this is the next thing. Because buyer behavior has changed, you have to change along with your buyer behavior. And so you have to think about, people have been burned, unfortunately, by individuals that were not honest. They were not, people got into the industry just so they could make a whole lot of money and dip. Okay. So people have been burned. People are talking. And as we know, bad news travels faster than good news. So people are going to run and tell how much they've been scammed more they will tell about how a coach changed their life. We real quick. Okay. We will talk about it in a nutshell. I have never on this app came on here and talked about how I was wronged by a coach. Have I been wronged by a coach? Yes, I have. 5 figures wronged. But you will never, ever catch me putting this person's name on the internet. I'm going to tell you why. Because this is along the same lines as me going to Chick-fil-A and getting an order and something happens. And it's like, really? That was a bad investment because I invested in my business. And it was a bad investment for me at that particular time because, number one, I was not totally educated, and I could have caught myself if I would have understood totally what the offer was and how I fit into that offer, right? And also the service provider, I mean, even though she was trying to make a sale, I don't know the ins and outs of how the mental got misconstrued, but what I can tell you is that as a business owner, you will take hits in your company, right? So when I see people going online talking about how they've been wronged by this coach and wronged by that coach, and then I started seeing how some people say, I've been wronged by every single coach. You were wronged by yourself, because what was your discernment? Because how y'all let yourself get scammed by all these coaches? I don't understand. Now that's a part I may have to do a whole nother live on that, because I've never been scammed, and I wouldn't even say scam. I would say wronged by just one. But every coach I have invested in has been nothing but stellar. And I learned from something from each of them, right? So now that we're here, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, I know my worth and I know my worth and I should be charging more and I should be charging more. It's not that you don't know your worth. It's just that you need to understand buyer psychology. You need to understand what you're doing. Because right now, I don't care how much I charge. How much I charge has nothing to do with the fact of the matter is that my worth and my value is way beyond any program or offer I can put out there. Okay. So that's facts. However, my job is to produce results so that I can show people that I know what I'm talking about. And if I get clients who will just put their pride aside and listen and run with what I'm saying, then they're going to do fine. But I know that sometimes with humans, we do have emotional stuff that comes up because we get nervous about taking risks, which is why a lot of y'all business models need to diversify. Because everybody is not going to take that $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $30,000 risk that they were doing 2-3 years before. They're not doing it no more. Businesses right now, and this is the God honest truth, when you have more offers, you make more money. You need to put that in the comment section. More offers, more money. More offers, more money. Our December tripled when we finally leaned into this method. Okay. Organically. I did not run not one dime in ads. I did not do any of that. What did I do? I trusted myself. I actually let fun come into my business. Oh, my head is hurting. Oh my gosh, nobody's going to pay me for this program. I'm just so nervous. But when I leaned in and said, you know what is my ideal client struggling with right now? And what do we need to do to up level her to the next level? What do we need to do? What we need to do is get her to a point of trusting. Once we get her trusting, then we can do some other things. And that's what we've been able to successfully do the last 30 to 45 days. Putting out a reel every day and not paying attention to like, oh my gosh, is somebody going to buy? No, is what's happening is that people are coming in and they're signing up for the masterclass. A lot of times, many people are coming in and they're looking to see what you have. And I've had people that I've never seen before buy offers like $27, $47, and then coming into the sales funnel, going up and upselling, doing the tripwires, going to the next thing, and then coming into my inbox and asking and inquiring about the matriarch. That y'all see what I'm saying? Like that is what I'm talking about. Make more offers, make more money. More offers that you have, you make more money. We make sales every single day. And I can say that with a bold back that every single day we have been successful in generating income. How? Okay, so Jay, check this out though. I got all this stuff. I got all these programs. I got all these. Let me tell you something. So why are you sitting there? Why are you not gathering your offers together? Why are you not selling them online? Because you want to keep this aesthetic of, I just want to be this one offer person. We're not on that no more. We're not on that anymore. Sorry. Hey, Tanika. Hey, Erie. Let me see. Erie. We have Sasha. Who else? Jenna. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Amira. Yeah, we on another kick, y'all. This is about diversification. I want y'all to really trust yourselves in 2024 this year. 2024 is a number 8. It's 8. Okay. So which means what? 8 means abundance. 8 means overflow. 8 means creativity. You have to lean into this year. Okay. You're going to have a lot more people that are going to be angry and it's going to get more and more escalated. Right. But then you're also going to have this half over here that's going to be joyful. They're going to be excited. They're going to be, hey, Amy, they're going to be happy. They're going to be joyful and they're going to be having fun in their businesses. So what is going on in these realms? It is a lot of diversification and people spreading the web. Okay, spreading the web of what it comes down to with their companies. Okay, businesses with diverse products make 30% more than businesses that only have one offer. Okay, why is that? Because you're serving at different levels. It's just like y'all know I bring in Bank of America in all the time when I'm giving an example. Why is that? Because Bank of America has multiple products. Okay, you have deposit only accounts. You have deposit only accounts, and then it goes and escalates up to maybe CD accounts, mortgage, auto loan, and then it goes up even more to investment. So Merrill Lynch, and they have life insurance and higher yield investment accounts, business savings accounts, different types of business accounts. You see what I'm saying? So when you oh, this is good. Thank you, Holy Spirit. When you are getting into diversification of your business, right? What is happening is that you start to develop relationships with that bank. So just think about your bank. And if you have multiple services or products with that bank. So you may have, you start off with a checking account and a savings account, but then as you start to grow, and you start to show that loyalty, what they'll do is probably extend to you a mortgage loan special or offer, or some type of auto loan offer, life insurance, helping you with business checking accounts and things of that nature. So now you have a deeper relationship with these people and you're getting approved for different things. Maybe they'll send you some type of reward or a gift card or something of that nature. Maybe even a t-shirt, or saying thank you by, giving you some like type of reward, something. So every time you go to Starbucks, or every time you go to McDonald's, or every time you go to this place, to Nordstrom's, you get cash back now. So then you get a pretty card, right, with extra cash back, rewards and things like that. And then they see that thing. So now your financial history is housed through this bank because of the multiple product system. It's a business model. So you develop a relationship with the Regions Bank and the your local credit union, Bank of America, Regions, Chase Bank, JP Morgan and Chase, all of these different entities, and you get more and more into the intertwines of the business and the relationship that you have with the money and the relationship that you have with people. Okay. Next idea, next example, Starbucks, right? Starbucks, there is one Starbucks I go to all the time. I don't go to the one that's around the corner from me, that's closer to me. It's one that I go to down the street. It's a little more ways out the way, but the reason why I go there is because they make my drink right? Yeah, I may know multiple life coaches, but there's just one life coach that I go to, right? So all of these different types of ideas, like I only go to this person because they always seem to do me right. So I would go to this Starbucks, and I go to Starbucks and because they always make my drink correct. I get a cinnamon dolce latte, and I go there, and look, I done been there so many times. They know me by name and they know what I want when I get in there. They already know that I like my cinnamon dolce latte with coconut milk. They know that I like it with 3 pumps of vanilla. They know that I don't, sometimes I'll put whip because they know when to ask me. They'll say, do you want whip this time or you want to take the whip off? It depends on how I'm feeling. They already know that. And then they know sometimes I may want a grilled cheese or the kale and mushroom bites. Sometimes I may not ask for that, but they'll tell me, we ain't got grilled cheese today, Jay. Do you want to do kale? Because they know it's either one of them. Right, Tanika, that's what I'm saying. Like and see now I know all the baristas by name. And then when they have different specials, they'll tell me about it. Oh, did you know we have cups in here now? Did you know we have new cups? They're only like $5 because we're trying to get rid of them. Like, oh, for real? Let me go and give me one. So now it's a multiple product. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm more apt to spend at that particular Starbucks than any other Starbucks because of what? The relationship that I have with them. So when let me key this in. So if you're a relationship oriented service provider, okay, if you're relationship oriented, which is why it's so good that when you become relationship oriented, you start knowing people by their names, you start getting to know their passion, their desires, their dreams, what they really truly want in the long term and the short term. You develop relationships with your tribe, with your community. And I've heard people say, well, loyalty is out the window. It's not necessarily out the window. People have the right to go to whoever they want to go to, right? But it's the fact of the matter is that if you treat people right, it doesn't matter if they go somewhere or not. You want them to go where they'll best be treated. Even if it's not with you, it's going to be with somebody else that you say, okay, that's a good person over there. They're going to that Starbucks, or they're going to this barista, or they're going to this bank branch, and so is going to take care of them. Absolutely. Eric said, that reminds me of the Stanley Cups. Yeah, and people are getting up in arms about the Stanley Cups. I want me one. I don't know how much they are. I know they up there, but I still want one. I don't care. Maybe after we stop, in the slip and the slide this upcoming week, I'll go and get one. But right now, I'm not going to go and get one. But what I'm saying is, so she said that's so true. People are more comfortable spending on businesses that they are already familiar with. That's just facts. That's why a lot of people go to the same cafe, they go to the same restaurant, just like Tanika was saying, going to the same, Fleming's. My best friend, she loves going to Houston's. They know her by name in there. It's just like you go to where you love to go because you feel comfortable. And then on top of that, you're going to get a good experience, period. And it takes risk down because you're going to get what you want. So let's go here. Let's start talking about digital products. So let's start talking about offers. So when you have built up a client base, let's go here. Okay. So I've been in the game for years, right? So it's really not just about the amount of years I've been in business. It's about the relationships I've been able to build, because there have been people that will say, I've been in business for 10 years, or I've been in business for 18 years. But even if you built that many relationships, let's talk about the relationships that you built over that time. Is so important. Yes. Oh, what Tanika say, people often forget it takes multiple touch points in your marketing and customer experience. You have to play the long game. Yes. And it takes on average 7 to 10 times before, and I think it's even greater now, where you have to touch people multiple times before they can even buy from you. And that's on average. Doesn't mean that, you get somebody that bought from you for the first time. I remember somebody bought from me after seeing my reel one time, and she bought right then. And then she bought something else. Your messaging has to be great, but you also got to play the long game. Just like Tanika, I completely agree. Oh, we 18 to 20. Oh, 18 to 20, y'all. Tanika, thank you for that. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy? 18 to 20. Let me update my database because, baby, but that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So all of y'all that's been sitting, you got work to do. And especially if you're not a relationship person, like you can be an introvert and still be a relationship person. Let me throw that out there. Okay. I think that's another thing. People are like, oh, I'm so introverted. You can be introverted and build good relationships. You ain't got to be loud. You just know I got to know how to talk to people and ask questions and be an active listener and take notes and create based on what the ideal is. The ideal client, not just any client, the ideal client. Period. So the whole thing of, you build it and they will come. No, flip that. They gotta come on, and then you build it as they come in. Because see, a lot of times y'all think y'all got to build out this long program and make it all pretty, and then you start selling it and nobody bites it. I've heard of people taking out a whole year, 6 months to a year, to build out a program that don't nobody want. So you wasted all that time because you were in your head thinking that you know what people want, and they don't even want that. Y'all got to be careful of moving in what you think is best for the client instead of walking with the client and saying, okay, you're the expert. They are seeking you for the insight. They're seeking you for the information. So it's very, very important that you lean into what they're saying and then bring clarity to it. Because there may be some things that they're saying that you can say, okay, no, I hear what you're saying, but what you mean is this. Is that it? Would you agree? Like, don't tell them what to do. You say, would you agree with this? And they'll say, you know what? That's what I was trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. And if they're not trying to say that, then it's okay. Well, bring it home for me because I want to make sure I get this right. But some of us don't even have the willpower to even be a diagnostic expert for them. Because really what you're doing all the time is running tests. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's literally what you're doing in your business all the time. You're running tests. Every single client that signs their name and pays an invoice, that is a test subject. You are testing your theory, you are testing your hypothesis all the time in your business. So anytime you are building your client base and you're running them through your program, you start looking at the different problems, the issues that they're having, the back and forth that they're having in their heads about certain things in their business or their health, relationships, whatever. You're writing these pieces down. You're getting the messaging right so that when you are translating this stuff on social media, you know how to translate it on social media to the fact where other people are having the same problem, the same issue, and they're coming towards you and needing the help, and they're getting the solution from you. But it's going to take you being consistent in that. Y'all got to learn how to understand that you need clients, and you need clients by any means necessary. And you need to make sure that you are going after the right clients, because somebody said, oh, well, the higher they pay, the better the client. Not all the time. I need some people to really hold that right there. It ain't about how much they spend. It's about the mindset and the urgency to get to their solution, and they're partnering with you. Because I've had some high ticket clients that were a nightmare. And I've had some low ticket ones that were a dream to work with, and then they came up through my business, and they have been amazing. However, it is still, rest assured, that people have to have the maturity. And it's not always about the higher the price. It's how you conduct yourself online and how you conduct yourself as an authority, how people react, because authority attracts authority. So when you are diversifying your offers, your authority is being, your authoritative spirit is going into those offers. So when these courses and journals and all these things that you are creating, you're creating them with a sense of service in them. The service is embedded in them. That's why I tell people, like, before you start belching out these journals and belching out all these offers and stuff, is your spirit in those offers? I'm preaching. Let me hold myself back. Let me pull back. It's who you are embedded and ingrained in that offer. When people open up the offer, they should see Tanika. They should see look, I got two Tanikas on here, one with an E and an I, and one with an A and an E. Tanika. Do they see a Sasha in there? Do they see Brittany in there? Like, they should be able to see and feel the spirit of the service provider in the offer. I know I'm helping somebody in here, because you got to make sure that when you are creating this stuff, you're not creating it because you just, oh, I need some money. No, are you creating it with the result in mind? So what is the order? The order is this. If you have no clients, if you have no offer, you need to get a good offer first. And it depends on your life. The thing is that if you are going low ticket, if you're going low ticket, you got to understand the numbers behind it. You got to have volume. And if you're not going to do paid ads, then you need to do some strong organic. And you're going to have to engage and build community. Now this is more sweat equity, and it is a little bit more tiring, but I'm going to tell you this, it cuts down on refunds. It cuts down on exchanges. It cuts down on them. It cuts down on the challenging of the purchase and the disputes. It cuts down on that. You know why? Because you built a community and you're building a community. I can say, and knock on wood, I can say this with complete confidence. We have not ever gotten any refunds at any point in time since we've been selling digital products. You know why? Because most of the people that I have been able to extend out myself through this, I've been able to build relationships with customers. Consider low ticket anything that's really under, I would say anything under $300 or anything under $500. The reason why I say lower ticket, that mid ticket is more like that $500 to $3,000, to be honest. $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. You're going to some kind of high ticket, but even now they've moved high ticket to another criteria where it's like if you're not getting $25,000 for a client, then you're really not considered high ticket anymore. But I still think high ticket is where there's going to be some grit involved. Like $3,000 is a stretch for some people to pay. But it has to be a very, very rich reason as to why somebody would pay for something like that. I have a different understanding, and I know some people are going to have other understandings of what high ticket is considered, and some people have a difference in what considered low ticket. But low ticket is whatever you can pay and you not miss anything. Like $47 for most people, like that's low ticket. $100 is considered low ticket. $200 is considered low ticket. $400, $500 is considered low ticket. But when you start getting to commas, that's when people start saying, ooh, what I tell y'all, if you matriarch, I think I did this exercise a while back. I said, what is the amount of money you can spend without feeling guilty about it? Anything where you do this, for most people, is considered low ticket. But again, that goes per the marketplace, what the economy is, and there's a lot of gray spaces in there. So what I say that's low ticket, or what I say could be middle, or what I say is high, another coach or another, whatever 7-figure, 8-figure coach may say that this is considered high ticket, and it's really per the person's perception of what that is. But I can tell you this, a high ticket is got some commas involved for most people. Low ticket is definitely like your $17, your $47, your 97s. And there are people that just sell low ticket. But you got to have an audience for that. You've got to have a plan for that. You got to have a scalability plan for that. And those are not easy to build. You have to stay consistent, just like high ticket ain't easy to build. That ain't easy to build either. Business is not easy to build, period. You got to stay on it. I don't know why y'all don't understand. Low ticket, most of the buyers in that arena are impulse buyers. For me to go and buy a Lamborghini, it's going to take some careful thought. Not only just cash, not only just the resources, but I have to literally put myself in a place of dream. Like a Lamborghini is on people's vision board. I don't know if too many people have a Kia, and not any type of shade to anybody with a Kia, but I'm just saying Kias are not considered luxury vehicles like a Lamborghini is, or a G-Wagon. You see what I'm saying? Or a BMW M model. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally about like, ooh, that's a Lamborghini though. That's a very high ticket luxury item. Hey, Donica. So kids, it's just not on the vision board. You know, it's just not. Like a 2010 Honda Accord, it would not be, that would be somebody, like I wouldn't have to be, I would literally have to be in desperate mode. Oh, this is good, a good analogy. So if I lost my car and I just need a car, I need something to help me to get from point A to point B, then I'm going to probably look on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm just going to, be scouring the parking lots in my local area for a car that's in my price range. I just got my tax refund. I just need a car, right? And I see a Honda, 2010 Honda that's on, somebody got it for $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 or whatever. I need to go ahead and handle that. That would be considered a low ticket. I need something for right now that runs, that ain't got a whole lot of issues. Brakes are pretty decent. That's just like a low ticket. A low ticket item is like, oh, I need to hurry up and get me some help, so I can hurry up and solve this immediate problem for this immediate relief, so I can move to the next thing. Because if I can get me a car, I can get to work. Or if I can get me a car and get my kids to school. Or if I give me a car, I can move about and go to different meetings for different companies that I'm interested in working with. So when I give me some contracts under my belt and I start turning some income, I start generating some revenue and some sales, and I see cash flow coming in. And then I'm looking at, okay, I'm making now $20,000 a month. I'm making $30,000 a month. Now I can go and give me something nice. So I'm going to go a step up, and it may be what, going to give me a little SUV or something of that nature. And then I'm taking in $50,000 a month. I'm going $100,000 a month. Now I'm going up to 200, 300,000. So I got me a big contract that's like $300,000 for a contract. So now the conversations are changing from like, okay, I got me a little GMC SUV or whatever, but then they go that G-Wagon over there. Like, oh, I didn't get to a place where I can ask for some things. I can go after. So now my energy has totally shifted from having this car where I'm getting, some help and I'm looking nice and it's clean. It's giving me, but it's giving me a little style too. But now I'm up in the ranks where I'm going to be flying a little bit more now. I want to be a little bit more luxury. I want to feel a little bit more A+. I want to feel a little bit more first class. So I'm looking over here at this G-Wagon. I'm looking over here at this beautiful, beautiful Maybach or whatever. And I'm like, I need to just go ahead and get my dream car. I need to just go ahead and get that. I deserve to be at this level. That's when we start looking at the ultra high ticket, right? So you're going to go to where you feel more luxurious. But then also too, right? So also to Mercedes-Benz, some of these dealerships, right? Exactly, like some of these dealerships, they still have other models. They still have other types of cars. So even if you don't get the G-Wagon, you can still get a Mercedes that's maybe 4 or 5 years old, or maybe 6 or 7 years old, probably no lower than that, maybe no lower than 5. But you're literally you have multiple opportunities to get different types of cars, used or new. It's just like your business in so many ways. Like you have this ultra high ticket or ultra high level experience or ultra next level experience. Let this be the documented statement I'm going to make. You being on a one-on-one level with your client, always ultra high level, always ultra high ticket, right? When you build up to that point. But then you have a group program, which is an offer in itself. And then you start having cohorts, you start having some of them, you start having mini maps or mini programs insert for people to get a taste of what it's like to work with you. Maybe a small group, maybe you have 10 people in a cohort. Oh lot. Am I back, y'all? I don't know if I went out or not. Let me know if I did, because I think we're starting to get some wind. So I want to make sure I'm good. Let me know if I'm good. I think I am. So yeah, so product suite. I didn't go out. Oh, I didn't. Thank you, Sasha, because on my end I was. Okay, perfect. um, so diversification, right? Diversification. We have to honor where we are in the market. And I think it's actually more fun. I stumbled onto this in 2022, but really 2023, I started to lean more into it. I had some of my clients pilot this out and it worked for them. And you really want to have an opportunity to have a little bit more fun in your business and and it's really about playing with offers to see what works. Because just because you have people that love you, because this is the year of you being the niche, right? You are the niche. That's what I told my clients. I told them, what was it, Wednesday night? I said, you are the niche. You are your own niche now. Like, yes, you're known for something. Like, people know me for sales, offers, and messaging. Like, they know me for good content, right? But at the end of the day, if I talk about emotional intelligence, or if I talk about mindset, if I talk about manifestation, people are going to buy it too, because I've talked about it in depth and I've talked about how I've helped clients with that. But I'm not a manifestation coach though. Like, when I release manifest with money, I mean, without money, people, because much of what you do in your business has everything to do with how you communicate and case studies to root trust, to root understanding, to root that people can see you as an authority and see that what you say out your mouth, the methods that you have and the strategies that you have work. Like, you're not just talking. That's why I want y'all to understand this. If you don't get nothing else from this live, please understand this. Please get this. The more results that you accumulate, the more results that you put out there for people to learn and to know that you know what you're saying and what you talk about, the more it'll be easier for you to convert clients. And y'all don't understand that. Y'all are so, I don't want to show my results because I want people to think. No, you show your results. Show them. I'm like, that's like, y'all want to say, I don't want to sell without, like, I just want to sell without feeling like I'm selling. Okay, well, put some results out there then. You need a testimonial per day in your stories. Like, talk about what you've done for your clients. Even if you don't have any clients, like, are you having calls with people and giving them a strategy or giving them something to take so they go and try it and report back to you? But we want people to give us money. People are not going to give you nothing if you're not doing the work. Like, I would not be comfortable promoting myself if I don't have any clients. I need clients to promote myself. That's how your confidence gets better and better and better. There's so many niches or sub niches that you can tap into for your digital product suite. Once you get yourself in alignment to decide what you want to do, get your systems ready to hold that. Like, I have a stand store. So anybody that need a stand store link and you need to sell digital products, you need to let me know. Like, y'all need to stop playing with this. Let's get on with it. You need to start developing that, you being the niche and you being the brand, and then helping a specific population of people so we can move on to the next thing, which is what? Building and building and building and building. You need to be growing your audience as you're building your cash flow, building your audience as you building and growing your sales. Those things can be done simultaneously in your company. And if you're saying to yourself, oh, that sounds like a lot, and then it's going to be a lot, because I don't know what else to tell you. Everything is going to be a lot if you ain't leaning into it. And sometimes y'all probably got so much stuff going on in your life that you need to let some of this stuff go so you can free up energy so that you can do the things that's going to mean most than some of the stuff that you done clogged up your life with. Because some of y'all got stuff in your life that's just clogging up your time and your energy. Don't get me going, because that's a whole nother live. I don't even go there. I'm talking about diversification of office. Woo! Anyway, Lord, don't get me to going, because I go. Some of y'all need to let go of all this stuff. That's number one. All this extra. Get it out your life so we can move on. And diversify. Can I you can, let's talk about the area, because you need to have a link. Are you selling through Etsy or anything like that? Like if you're doing Etsy, I wouldn't recommend Stand Store to do this. More digital. Like Etsy, Printify, like stuff like that. Like ThriveCard has a connection with different like physical product things. But right now, digital, honey, y'all need to go digital first and then do your physical. Are you selling anything right now, Erie? If not, come like let's talk in my DMs and have a conversation about that. Okay, cool. Cool. I love that. So at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, you need to get your products and your offers in alignment. You need to figure out what you're going to do first. Because a lot of y'all, like I said, you need to decide what you're going to do. And if you're going to do digital products, you got to go volume. And you got to have the quality. You got to spend more time building relationships. And once you get that down packed, then you can shift into some other sophisticated marketing tactics and strategies. But right now, you need to focus on getting your email game up, your email list built. You need to build your email list, y'all. Build it, please. I know. Build your email list. You need an email list. You need one. You need a place where you can house digital products so that you can put your stuff in there and people can you can wake up to sales and the stuff is already taken care of. Like I don't have to get up and manually send anybody an ebook, or I don't have to get up and send people trainings. It's already housed and people are getting it as soon as they pay. I don't have to get up in the middle of the night and go to my computer and download nothing and send. It's already in there. You need a funnel. You need a sales funnel. We got to lean into that. Lean into it. We're not going backwards. We're going forwards. I told y'all that we're going forward. If you have not signed up for my free masterclass, create your signature offer, your high value offer, you need to sign up for that in my Stand Store. Look in the link in my profile, or I'll send it to you, no problem. Number two, there's a link in this caption of this video. You need to digitize your business, and it has how to create your Stand Store in that bundle. Get your life. If you want to learn how to put your digital products together and get your business model completely set up to support your womanhood, which is a transformational offer, that is the matriarch, where I can look and see what you're doing and help you price. It is not similar to Linktree. No, it's not Linktree, Tanika. It's kind of like, it's like all these things in one. I'm gonna have to send it to you so you can look at it. It's pretty dope. And again, there's so many different other types of products like Stan. I like Stan because it has email, it has everything built into it. Everything is in it. You can do it. You can run a membership through Stan. You can run an all for one price. No upsell. You know, they got two different packages. You got the $29 and $99 one. I got the $99 one because I don't like limits. Give me the highest offer, civil play. And it comes with the funnels, it comes with the emails, it comes with different, I can offer unlimited products, unlimited everything, build my list and all of that. And it has Zapier where it can hook to other things if you have it. But Stan Store is a complete model. It's a complete business. It's really kind of dope. It got the analytics in there. It's got everything in there. You can have affiliates in there as well. You can link it to other things. Like I have Honeybook and all of that. But yeah, Tanika, I'll send you the link so you can take a look at it. Like I said, y'all, just because I send y'all a link does not mean I'm saying sign up for it. Take a look at it because I don't know your budget. You know your budget. You know your business better than I do. I can answer questions for you, but at the end of the day, y'all know I am one of those type of coaches where I am telling you, like, I'm leading you to make a decision that's best for you and your business. I'm giving you an opportunity, just like Honeybook. When I talk about Honeybook, I tell people, look and see if it aligns with your business. If it's something that you want to do, put it in there. You also with Stan Store, like, I'm to put this out there too, y'all. Like, if people don't have the money, they can do Afterpay. They can have other means of getting like credit and funding for different products and offers that you have. Did y'all know that? So if I have a $300 offer, which I do, I have two courses that are over $100 in my suite. I've had people to use Afterpay. Obviously, I don't delve into the whole Afterpay situation. Afterpay, that's between them and Afterpay, but I get my money up front. So they don't have to pay me per month. And no, I get my money up front, and then the client customer would pay Afterpay. I'm out the transaction at that point. You get your money in your business, the sale comes, they are left with the business between them and Afterpay. You see what I'm saying? It's real cool. So Tanika, I'll send it to you. Take a look at it. Anybody else needs, I know Sasha's with Stan Store. I know a couple of others have other clients that are with Stan Store. But if you want to look at it for your business, I will send it to you. It's 14 days trial, so you can check it out, see if you like it. Could that work for done for you services? Yes, Donica. Yes. Like, people can pay you. Look, y'all, even Stan Store has, look, I'm getting all excited. Stan Store even has a way for you to do one-on-one sessions. Like, they have the calendaring scheduling system in Stan Store too, so you can do one-on-ones. Even, y'all, I saw this too well, you know, when I first signed up for it, they have where you can do audits for people, and people pay you to do like an audit. Like, one time I ran it was like a week, and people wanted me to look at their offers. Like, they pay me, like, I think it was like $200. I did a $200 offer review. And I recorded my feedback and I sent it back to people for $200, and they loved it. I did that for like a week. It was kind of like a fun thing, just to kind of play with some stuff. But it was a lot of fun. Like, people just say, can you look at my offer and give me feedback? Yes. I charged them $200. They send it, and I send it like within 24 hours. Did a loan, send it back to them. Funnels, yes. So you could put an offer. You could put like a $27 something and a $47 something. And then people are buying it. They're going up. Like, I had somebody recently, as like last maybe week and a half, like, I had two people to go and buy 5 things within my funnel. So it was like I made $300 off of one person that went through the funnel. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't have to touch it. I woke up and this was happening. So I had a total transaction of $300 and some odd dollars from one person. I would go live and do lives like this. like I was telling my clients Wednesday night, and I would make $500, $600 in one live. But see, that's the thing. This live can scale. People are going to look at the replay and they're going to be like, oh, let me go see what Jay talking about. Let me go to her link and check her stuff out. Even after this, I would not be surprised tomorrow. People come in my inbox asking for the Stand Store link. I want to see it, Jay. I'm saying this right here on live because it has happened. So I just want y'all to get familiar with building an audience and building a tribe and building a community. Not saying that you are the president of the community, but you are the authority figure that people seek after for advice. Now, you're probably thinking in your mind, like, but I know people that's making a whole bunch of money. I'm not even there yet. I don't even have my stuff put together. You can, y'all, I'm going to say this, and please take this as a hint. Okay, you may need to write this down, but watch anybody gonna write it down though. Make sure you already know. I'm gonna give y'all this little bitty something. You know, like lives like this, you don't have to offer replay. You can offer something very valuable that's monetarily valuable. Take down the replay and repurpose it. But it has to be something valuable, obviously, something that people can use. It don't even have to be $20. It can be $99. It depends on the offer. It depends on the value. It depends on the usefulness of it. It depends. You can, I'm not even gonna go through all that because that's matriarch stuff, but I'm gonna tell you this. Think, 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 think. You can be building an offer as you're going. So think about it. Think about it. If you have a lot of content, a lot of material, a lot of information that's just sitting and just sitting and sitting and sitting, repurpose these things and create some offers. Y'all will be like so shocked to know I have over 70 offers. It's stupid in my Google Drive. It's dumb. And my Stand Store is, the landing pages on the back end are just absolutely like insane. That's why I said like 2024 is a year, like I don't even have to create anything else. I can make money based on all the value in my vault. Some stuff may have to be recreated, like updated, which is fine. I have no problem with that. But I'm just telling y'all that some of y'all are really messing up your opportunity because you think you have to go and be perfect and have all this stuff set up first. And I got to make sure all of this is pretty. And I got to get my branding right. And I got to get my fonts in order. I got to go and get this, then the third. No, you don't have to do all of this stuff. No, honey, you need a lead magnet. Yes, you need a lead magnet. You definitely need a lead magnet. I have a lot of them. But there is a system and a strategy that I teach in the matriarch, like as far as like how to position your offers as you go in your programs and how you offer. So it's really important that you pay attention because there's strategy, because you don't want your person to have decision fatigue. You want them to stay focused on the solution and making an easier buying decision as they go. And it's what you offer, which is very important as well, because there are emotional products, there are tactical products, there are strategic products, there are products like mindset, emotionally based. All of these types of offers have everything to do with your personal brand, who you are. Because like I said, I'm sales, messaging, and offers, but I also have mindset. I also have manifestation. I also have confidence. I also have relationship boundaries and things of that nature types of products as well. And they sell because of who I am and what I've talked about over the years and what y'all know me for. That's why it's good to get on here more often than not so people can get to know your personality and know your value system. They know your values. They know what you stand for. They know what you're about, not only just with sales and strategy, but also other things, emotional, relationship based. That's why I said y'all missing the whole point. When I told y'all the other night, when I put posts on Facebook, I said find a way to capitalize off this relationship talk that's out here, and then you can tie that into what you do, because there's always relationship intertwined with everything that we do. You'd be surprised. Build just your personal brand, especially for women. I really think this is really, really gold for women. Men, you know, they can do whatever they want, right? But women, we're created by nature. Like, I think we need to have a little play in there, but then also have the core of who we are. Like, it wouldn't be right for me not to have, you know, a lot of strategy, a lot of business, and then have some sprinkle in there, manifestation, some relationship, some emotional intelligence types of courses. But the core of who I am, I'm not leaving and deviating from that. You see what I'm saying? That's why y'all need to bring your booties on this. Okay. Welcome, Sasha's back. She just came back today. But we're going on. We're going on. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So anyway, if you have any questions, DM me. Let's talk about it. Let's have some conversations. I'm gonna send y'all the Sand Store link. Y'all take a look. Like I said, if you don't buy it, that's fine. If you don't invest in it, that's cool. If you do it, cool. If you do invest in Sand Store and you go ahead and opt in, I do send anybody who opts in into Sand Store an email with like how to get started and some other bonus videos so that you can kind of know how to navigate and you're not starting from clear scratch, if that makes any sense. I want to make sure that I want to take all excuses out. Like, oh, I got how to do that. I ain't even get to figure it out. No, that's all right, because I got you. What else you got? You know, I take all excuses off the table. I hate excuses. I don't even take them for myself. All right. All right, y'all. Have a blessed night. And hopefully I will talk to y'all soon in the DMs. Take care. Bye.